All right, guys, I have a client who picked the bad lender. They told them that they can move in 30 days. We set the date, we negotiated the contract, they were set to move in, everything was perfect. The lender lied. The lender was not ready in 30 days. The lender messed up. The lender was transitioning from one place to another. Ended up, it was bad. It was just really bad. So here's what happened. My client moved across country, got in a car, rented vehicles, drove all of their stuff across the entire United States to come here to Arizona, set to move into this house. And they couldn't move in. The seller, furious, rightly so, upset that they can't close on their house because they're contingent on purchasing another home and needed to sell their house. So what do? How do we make this work? How do we make everybody happy? So the lender needed 2 more weeks to process everything, to get everything going. And they said, hey, we can definitely close in 2 weeks. Clients wanted to switch to a different lender. They definitely had that option. But at a certain point, it's cheaper to keep her. Once you get to a certain point in the loan process, it's faster to close than to pick up and do something else. So we kept going where we're going, right? So ultimately what we did was we did a pre-possession for our buyers. And what that is, that's them moving into the house before they actually close on the loan with the securities of almost like a short-term lease. It was 2 weeks, this actual pre-possession. What we do, we draft up paperwork so that everybody's protected, for our buyers to be protected, and also for the seller to be protected as well. Because if something breaks in the house, who's responsible for it? Is it the seller's responsibility or the new buyers who are purchasing the house? But do the buyers purchase the house, something crazy happens and the seller doesn't fix it? It can be a fiasco. So what we did was we drafted up this document. Yes, you can move in. You can move in more than 2 weeks. You can do up to 30 days before you really want to do an actual lease. But anything after 30 days, some people do after 3 days, you do a lease. But after 30 days, it's no longer considered a short-term rental. It's considered an actual lease. So then there's different rules that apply, landlord-tenant type rules and laws that actually go into place so that everybody's protected as well. So this is just a quick video to answer the question. Yes, you can move into your house before you close on it. It's hard. It's really hard, and a lot of things have to be lined up perfectly. And the sellers were gracious enough to give us that period for our buyers to move in. And we were able to negotiate that for them. And also, we were able to get the lender, they did step up actually. They did get things done. And they actually, what they did was they informed us every single day, because we couldn't trust them anymore, every single day about what was happening with their process, what conditions that were needed for actual funding and all this good stuff. So ultimately, yes, you can do it. Moral of the story is work with the lenders that we recommend and you won't have any problems. I'll talk to you soon. This is Charles, Team Kimble, eXp Realty.